All right, so I guess I got to talk about DeepSeek AI now, right? Everybody's panicking and saying that maybe this is the end of the market because, everything's overpriced. And if China can make a cheaper AI, then what is everything so overly priced for? And why am I paying to use XAI or OpenAI or whatever you use? Anyway, I don't really think it's anything to panic about. And let me tell you why. For one thing, the price of Bitcoin is still sitting at $103,000 at the time of recording. Yeah, it's had a little bit of a bounce since it dipped down to $98,000 earlier, but this is really nothing to panic about. I mean, look, we were back here like a week and a half ago or something like that. And we've basically been trading in this range here between about 90,000 and 105,000 for like a few weeks at least, maybe a couple months. Yeah, back in November, so a couple of months now. And as long as we don't make any lower lows here or break down below about $90,000, then I really don't think there's anything to panic about. But if we do break down below that, and if we don't get caught at this little bit of maybe support at about $85,000, then it is possible that we could come back down to at least the 70s or maybe even the 60s somewhere. And yeah, this does look like a double top. I'm not going to lie. If we do break down below this $90,000 range, then I'm definitely going to be thinking this is a double top. But we've had a pretty solid bounce here, and maybe this is a hammer candle that's been put in. So we may have already seen the bottom of this dip here, and since we did see the silver cross with the 20-day moving average breaking above the 50-day moving average, and we're continuing to see this bullish divergence for the RSI play out, maybe it is going to make a higher high, and all of this could just be a healthy shakeout for Nvidia, and maybe Bitcoin is just going down because it's correlated with tech stocks, and basically it's just people panicking because other people are panicking. But Donald Trump has been doing all kinds of really great things for cryptocurrency, and Scott Bessent just got confirmed as the Treasury Secretary, and he's pro crypto. So we're going to be having a full pro crypto administration, it looks like. And I think there's a bunch of really great things coming up. But right now, everybody seems like they're just focused on immigration. Honestly, I'm glad that that's what they're focusing on because that's what I care more about, honestly. It doesn't really matter if crypto goes up and we make a whole bunch of money if there's not a great country to enjoy our money in. The most important thing is making America great again. And since you were in cryptocurrency before America became the crypto capital of the world, you're probably going to be set up really nicely to finally enjoy that great America whenever Donald Trump gets done making it great. There's a whole lot of crazy stuff going on recently, and it's going to be really hard for people to pay all that much attention to crypto with Donald Trump doing all of this other stuff. So for now, I don't even care if we go a little bit sideways. As long as we don't break down below about $90,000, I think this thing is going to recover. And just because China came out with some AI doesn't mean that our companies here can't do better with more money invested and better technology. We're just going to take that open source code and we're going to integrate it into our developments here. And this is just going to make AI better for all of us. We're still going to be needing NVIDIA chips, and I still think that AI is going to be changing the landscape and making all kinds of profits for big companies, and everything is still right on track for AI to revolutionize the world. And I don't think China's going to be running things. Donald Trump is making sure that hundreds of billions of dollars are being spent here in America to develop AI platforms. And I don't think that some tiny little company over in China is going to derail all of that. People are just panicking because it's some nascent technology and they don't really understand what's going on. And I'm not going to lie, I don't really understand what's going on necessarily either. But I do know that Donald Trump is focused on trying to make America the AI and crypto capitals of the world. And we've got some of the best minds and entrepreneurs here in America, plus the best chips and a really good head start. Also, Donald Trump is just getting started, and I'm sure he's going to be taking care of things. But maybe this is just a signal that we should actually be having the AI projects be open source, because then intelligent people from all around the world can see the code and they can add to it, and maybe they can come up with some innovations that we didn't think about, just like what happened apparently with this little company over in China. But with their AI being open source, I know that all of the big companies here in America are trying to copy it right now. And even if they did figure out something that our companies over here didn't think about, then we're going to have it solved pretty soon. And once they take that innovation and put it into way better and bigger hardware with way more money behind it, I know we're going to pass whatever innovations that they came out with, and we're going to be on top again in just probably a couple of days. AI is developing really fast, and over here in America, if you know anything about the military, they have way better technology than what's available to the public. So, whatever AI we're dealing with right now and whatever you can actually see is probably not as good as what the government really has. So, who really knows how far along in the development of AI technology we actually are? And it's moving so fast that no one can really comprehend what's going on anyway. So I think that by next week, especially with all of the crazy news that's been coming out from the new Donald Trump presidency, I think that in just about a week, people will have totally forgotten about DeepSeek. Maybe they'll still use it, but I think they will have forgotten about the shakeup that we're seeing here in the markets right now. Things are probably going to be recovering, and if you look at the price of Bitcoin, it already basically has. And as for Nvidia, like I said, I think we're still going to be needing those chips. So having a healthy dip like this is probably a really great buying opportunity. And with all of the money that Donald Trump has said he's going to be getting put into AI development, I think Nvidia is going to be a really big part of that, and it's still probably a really great buy. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Is this whole DeepSeek AI something that we actually have to worry about? And is it going to continue crashing markets? Or is this just a healthy sell off and a buying opportunity for AI and crypto? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. But most importantly, don't forget to do only good every day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.